I wanted to do a video with the battery life I have left, and just give you guys kind of a quick little update. There will be a full video coming out um, about what's been going on with the super dump. I'm just gonna give you a quick little heads up sneak peek. And basically, we got some good news. It's pretty good news, at least to me. It seems pretty good. So those of you that know, don't say nothing. I'm just gonna say that. Don't say nothing. But I just want to say we got the super dump back today from the manufacturer, Columbia Body, and it seems as though all the problems are taken care of. We're gonna cross our fingers, and we're gonna work the truck for a day. There goes my dog. He just took off. He thought he seen something. But yeah, so we got the super dump back. So we're waiting to. It's going to work tomorrow. What's the good news? Well, we got the super dump back, and it appears to be operational. I'll be doing a full video in a week from now, probably. Maybe 2 weeks from now. I'm not sure. Just to see how things go. Me and Columbia came to an agreement, and I'm pretty happy with it so far. So I gotta talk to a few more people and see, everything, make sure everything's addressed. But it looks like good news for right now. So Mason, you freaking took off. How's the video quality, guys? Is it still pixelated? Is it pretty pixelated? No, Brad hasn't called me yet, Bobby. I left my motor scooter here, so I tied it. I locked it up to the shock of the truck. Good picture. Oh, thank you. We got the 69 here with the camper on it. So we're done camping in the tent. We're gonna retire that thing pretty quick here. Mason! He's that way somewhere. Mason! Come here, boy. I can't even see him. He's lost. Is it lagging pretty bad? The reception here sucks. Mason! Mason! Come here, boy! Come here! Come here, Mason! Where in the heck did you go, mister? Where did you go? It's working fine for you? Yeah, see, I don't know. Some people complain that it's so crappy, and then some people don't. I just don't get it. So I did a lot of trenching the other day, so I figured what the heck, I'd show you guys what I got done. I'll just kind of walk slowly over there, that way the internet doesn't go too crazy on me. What's up, old crony? So also on the way back from the super dump manufacturer, I also stopped at it's called Dry Box. They have shipping containers, right? And so I got some pricing on some shipping containers, because what we're probably going to do is November, we're moving down here. There's no question about it. We're moving down here in November. And so, you know, what's the cheapest, most affordable storage? You know, basically a shipping container. So we're going to buy probably two 40-foot shipping containers, and maybe buy a bay door and a regular door for one. And, you know, we're going to see what happens. We may be living in that for a while. Not in a shipping container, but you know what I mean. We'll be living out of the shipping containers, basically. We'll be living in a camper probably. So, you know, while we save up the money to build our house. So, you know, you got to take it one step at a time. So, I don't know if I gave you guys an update about our little culvert coming out. And then there's kind of a deep trench right there. And then, you know, that'll fill up with water probably in the wintertime. It ain't frozen. It must be on your end, because it's not even glitching on my end. I'm not sure where we're going to come through with the power wire, but I think the excavator is going to trench through that opening in the trees. That way I don't have to go all the way around here and then back, right? So I'm probably just going to trench straight through there. And then I don't know if I'm going to have to swing through this side right here or what. I don't know the best way to go. But the power trench is probably going to be on the left side of the road. One of the issues we're going to run into is this tree right here has some roots. So that tree may end up coming out, just for the sake of less headache when I install the, you know, the power trench. And I may come right through where these stumps are. That way I'm not in the road, because I don't want to make this road any narrower than it is right now. I could, well, and see, the other problem is we're going to run into this tree right here. Sometimes, old crony. I think everybody can be annoying at sometimes, you know. It's just, some people are, some people aren't, and some people are sometimes. What's up, Blake? Don't tell anybody the good news, Blake. Just, I'm not ready to put that out there yet, so just keep that on the wraps. What's up, Beeson Farms? I got your shirt. It's pretty sweet, Beeson. You did send me one size too big, though. So I'm going to wash it in some hot water and see if it shrinks down a little bit. We don't have any bad news. We have good news. But I'm going to keep it on the DL until, you know, things are really done. So there's the excavator. Hey Sheila, how you doing? Grandpa's doing good, by the way, if you're wondering. So you can see the trench. That's totally cool, Beeson, you know. I'll just wash it in some hot water and we'll get some use out of it. Anyways, this is the trench we got. You can see it's pretty level inside. You know, pretty good. Hopefully it's not too pixelated for you. Eat some more cheeseburgers. Yeah. Trust me, I don't need anybody else telling me to eat more. I eat too many as it is. Why do the tires on the dump truck look so big? These ones? Wait, like which ones? The steer tires or the drive tires? It looks sexy is what it looks like. I got a new horn on the dump truck. When the frame cracked, it broke the last horn. I'll try not to turn too fast because that's when it gets kind of glitchy. So we got... so it can take a big dump. You're funny, John. So anyways, you can see the trench. It's 36 inches deep. What's up, Chaka? Ryobi's trash. What the heck? Check that out. That's an old survey post from something. I just now seen that. That thing's like 10 years old. And it's under the ground by like... Holy smokes, check this out, guys. This is kind of cool. It's under the ground. It was under the ground by like 3 inches, 4 inches. That thing's got to be ancient. I don't know what that is. That is interesting. Yeah, it must have been an old line or something, Blake, because the... How much did your registration cost for your dump truck in your state? That's a great question. Which one, the super dump or the regular dump truck? We'll just cross over this real quick to show you the real corner post. See that? That's a big aluminum one. There's the corner post right there. February 1996. That's what that says on it. So I would like to say the tabs for that dump truck, for the registration for that one, I think it's either $1,000 or $2,000. I can't really remember. My wife did it for me. I think it was $2,000 or $1,500. Probably $1,500. The new truck was $2,000 for the registration for that. So you can see we went right up the property line on this one, this trench. How much was your registration in Virginia? So I actually finally met this neighbor in person, and let me just say this: he was way more reasonable in person than over the phone. Like, he became a totally different guy. Like, once he met me, he was like, "Oh, this guy seems cool," you know, and he was like, "Oh yeah," you know. So he lives in California, right? In the summer. Or no, in the winter here, he lives in California. And then in summertime, he moves here. No, it's plated for $82,000, I think. I think is what it's... I think we paid $22.90 on it for above 75,000 pounds is what it is in Washington. They only go up to 75,000, and then it's 75 and up. But anyways, I met him and talked to him in person. Totally different guy in person. And he was all like, "Oh yeah, if I would have known you just wanted to use the road and then come over right there, that would have been totally cool." And then he was like, he's like, "Hey man, I know you're going to be bringing power back there, you know, if they'll let you, just pull it right off of my box," you know, is what he was saying. Apparently he bought that green power box back in the day for $5 grand or something. And he's like, yeah, if they let you just pull power off of that and then go back. So that's kind of what my initial plan was anyways, is the power company was probably going to tell me to pull off of that, you know, so I didn't have to go an extra, you know, 1,000, 1,500 feet. Mason, this way. Ooh, there's something over here. Mason seen it too. He took off running back here. It was a deer or a buck or something. Bigfoot. Hopefully not. That would be scary. Where'd it go, Mason? Where'd it go? Had to have been a buck or something. I heard it. It was pretty big. Behind you. Yeah. It sounded like it was right in here somewhere. Mason thinks he's onto something. He's over here running down the road. His name is Daryl. Okay, Mason, I don't see nothing. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. I know you want to chase Bigfoot, but we got other things to do. So. Did you hear it, Mason? Was that a deer? Yeah, was that a deer? The sassy squatch. It's weird because me and my wife left the house at the same time, and yet I got down here 20 minutes before she did. She must have took a different route than I did. So, yeah, we got good news on the super dump. I'm just gonna wait for a week or two before I bring it out with all, you know, let you guys all know what the good news is. So we're just gonna have to wait for a little bit. Yeah, we got pretty close to that property line. I guess while I got you guys on, I might as well address one of the things that I was gonna do a video about. I was gonna do a video about why we, because I got this comment and it really kind of irritated me because the guy was being kind of trolly, and I ended up blocking him. But his comment was like, how are they gonna pay you, and why are they gonna pay? Why do you think you deserve to get paid for your downtime? And then he commented along the lines of saying, basically, if I bought a car from a dealership and I couldn't make it to work, the dealership isn't going to reimburse me money that my employer should have paid me, right? And that's like a totally different scenario than what my scenario was, right? I didn't buy the dump truck to get to work. I bought it to work. That's a major difference. You know, that is a major difference in scenarios. That's not comparing apples to apples and oranges to oranges, right? Yeah. Yeah, and Mason, why are you pooping in the road? I'm not going to show you guys. But he literally just dropped a bomb, like, on the side of the road. Yeah, I bought it to make money, you know? And, I'm going to do a full video on it, so I don't want to get too in-depth of what all went down. But, Yeah, you got that right, Blake. You want to see some dog scat? Oh, here he goes. He's taking off. He thinks he sees something. Where is he going? He just took off. Yeah. It's just funny though, you know, like, and okay, maybe I should give that guy the benefit of the doubt and say, okay, maybe he hasn't seen all the live streams. This way. Hey, this way. Maybe he hasn't seen all of the live streams detailing all of the issues we've had with it and everything. You know, maybe he's just one of those guys that just first time watching the video and he thinks I'm some sort of guy that's just like, oh man, this and that. And, you know, so I didn't give him the benefit of the doubt. I still blocked him. Yeah, I blocked him, Blake. Because thanks, Joey, for the super chat. So the manufacturer had it for 2 weeks straight. They had it for 2 weeks straight. They wanted to make sure it was right for sure before I brought it home. So we came up with an agreement. I'm going to work the truck for a week. If the truck's great, you know, then we worked out an agreement and, you know, yeah, a loaner would have been nice. All I'm going to say right now is the proposal on the table is I think it's fair. It's not 100% what I wanted, but I think it's a fair deal, you know, and, you know, I can't ask for the world because obviously, you know, these are very complex machines, right? These are very complex. They're very sophisticated. And, you know, having the luck to buy something that is that sophisticated, you know, and that complex and have it work flawlessly from the start is, you know, it's pretty rare to begin with. I mean, everybody that I've talked to that has bought a new truck has had problems. You know, Blake can attest to that. You know, anybody else who's bought a brand new truck can attest to that. This way, Mason. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You know, we had problems, but as of right now, the manufacturer and I are seeing eye to eye, you know, and they're gonna make it right, you know, and I'm happy with it, you know. That's what I wanted, to be fair, you know. So I'm gonna be doing a video in 2 weeks from now. It might come out to the members first, it might not. We'll have to wait and see. As of right now, still Joey is like the only member. There's one other member besides Joey, which I've never even seen the other guy comment, so it might be just 2 Joey profiles. I don't know. If so, Joey, that's freaking rocks. But yeah, let's just take a seat here. So say hi to the camera, Mason. Not your back end, silly. Yeah, they're definitely working with me, John. So I'm definitely in a good mood, seeing very optimistic right now. What do you got to do to be a member? There is a join button next to the subscribe icon, and all you do is it's like, you know, you can pick whichever tier you want to be a member of, and it's like $1 a month or something, and you don't even have to do it every single month. You can just do a one-time thing. That's why Joey has that green symbol next to his name, because he's a rock star, you know. And you know, it's just a simple way of saying, you know, hey, thanks for the content. Also, it gives me the opportunity to give more in-depth content and more in-depth, you know, that type of stuff for the members. You know, it allows me to give them more cooler stuff. You know, and if they want to see something then they need to let me know, and that'll be on there, guaranteed. Did you grease your machine? Yeah, I greased it, Joey. Definitely greased it. Check this out, guys. My kid, we were playing around the other day. Anybody know what that is? That's a big one right there. Yeah, that's a slug right there. That's a slug. No, this was I think 20 gauge slug. Either 20 or 12, I don't know. I'd have to see. It was right next to my kids' dump trucks right there. So they must have found it. We were shooting at targets over here on this dirt wall right here. They must have found it over here. We set up targets over here. They must have found it over here somewhere. You can see we were shooting up some stuff. I got everything kind of all in one spot. That way it doesn't get everywhere. Check that out. That one's got a whole bunch of bullet holes in it. We haven't shot any at that one or that one. We probably won't. I set them up mainly for the BB gun. And then we got a little carried away. What's Mason doing? He's just walking around sniffing, trying to catch some sort of animal. Yeah, the wife carries Blake. We got the same gun. We both got the Glock 42 chambered in 380. Glock 42, 380. I need to dust this thing off. This thing's dirty. 380. The reason I carry a 380 and my wife is because we went to the range and she shot when she was getting her pistol. She did the best with the Glock 42, and you know, so I bought two of them at the same time. Bought one for her, one for me. I personally like carrying my Glock 19. It's a P80, but I feel like if my wife ever forgot her gun and I needed to give her a gun to shoot with, I could just give her mine because she's already trained on it, because that's the same gun she has. You know what I mean? So she would be comfortable operating it. If I handed her my, Glock 19 or my XDS 9mm, she wouldn't know what to do with it. You know what I mean? So we both carry a Glock 42 380. Let me put you guys on this charger real quick because the battery's getting low. 10%. Okay. So we got the camper set up. I'm just going to grab a drink of apple juice real quick here. Bear with me. There goes Mason. Would you join if I did a live? If you did a live stream? If I got a notification for it, I probably would. Just bought my first fly rod today. Nice. My dumpers are doing good, Larry. Felicia needs to get her CCW soon. She likes my 2011, but it's too big for her. I'm guessing that's supposed to be 1911. Gun's always good. I got a Ruger LCP 380, very compact. I use both hands really, but I'm mainly a lefty. That's not going to bring down a Bigfoot. Brian, you'd be surprised what would bring down a Bigfoot. You know, everybody always talks about, oh, stopping power, stopping power. I've never wanted to really fall under that argument because I think shot placement is the best argument there is, period. Apple juice don't have that much head. That's a Budweiser. No, this is apple cider. Apple cider. And it ain't the hard stuff either. No, it's double stack 1911, so they call them 2011. Oh, that's interesting. Can I see who is watching, Brian? I can only see that 20 people are watching, 2 people thumbed up, and we have $11 in super chat. Which, you know, you guys can always add to that if you like. I really appreciate it. And the thumbs up, like two thumbs up and 20 people are watching. You guys, you can do better than that. You can do better than that. I'm gonna take another swig of this apple cider. Yeah, the 1911 is a freaking cool gun. I'm not gonna lie, Blake. I love the 1911s. I think they're so cool looking, you know. And 20 rounds, you can't argue with that. You cannot argue with that. You know, I will say though, check this out, Blake, though. I got a 27 round +1 in the chamber for my Glock 19, so that's pretty sweet right there. But the clip hangs out like this. The magazine hangs out like this far out of the gun. Both trucks working next week? Yep, we got both trucks working next week. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not working right now. Which reminds me, Washington Rock dispatcher said she was going to email me the dispatch, and she never did. So now I got to go message her again once I get off the phone with you guys. Say, I never got the dispatch, so I don't know who you sent it to, but it wasn't me. Been a week since your rant. Columbia take care of you, or was it earlier and I missed it? Yeah, they're we're seeing eye to eye right now, and we've got an agreement. So we're gonna wait in a week, and if we don't have any more problems, then we got an agreement, and you know, we're gonna see how things go. So. What's up, A-Dog? Yeah, so we're definitely getting somewhere, Larry. You know, they definitely see my side of the story, you know. It's not just a one-way thing. Brian MC, I do hunt. I haven't ever gotten any deer yet. I went out, seen plenty of bucks, but none of them were legal, you know, according to the state. So, you know, it's kind of just a waste of money. You need to put a marker right where you're standing. Why is that, John? Are you getting pretty good service right here? Right on, our Columbias have been okay, not as good as the OSW, but decent. What would you say is the difference, Larry? What would you say is the difference? It's a lot of trouble to get your concealed carry there. Just wait till them kingpins go on you. Yeah, hopefully not, Blake. Hey, Doug, how you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Yeah, it's pretty clear right now. Oh, that sucks. You got a wart on your thumb. Honestly, we have more issues with our McNeilis Bridgemaster trailing axles. Then we do our strong arms on the supers. McNeilis Bridgemasters. I've never even heard of that, Larry. I've never even heard of those ones. I thought there was the Maxwell and then the strong arm. I didn't know there was any other types. No, I'm not mad. The OSW is probably a little heavier built. I'm doing good also. OSW just seems to get the details better than you, ding dong. My hand hurts. So what was the update? The update is we got the truck back, and there's something en route to happening that's gonna make, you know, everything okay, you know. Yeah. Yeah, good for you, Blake. Good for you. I'm glad you haven't had any problems with your strong arms. McNeilis concrete mixers. Oh, gotcha. Here's the thing, though. So, I do want to brag a little bit about Columbia's product. You know, there are some things that they definitely got right that really stand out to me versus OSW and versus the, you know, the other competitors. There are some things that do stand out, you know, like for one, the mud flaps, the folding mud flaps. The design on that was far superior than OSW. Everybody that I've talked to that has an OSW box hates their folding mud flaps. They have to tear them off and relocate them or do whatever, you know, because they're always in the wrong spot. All right. So all I did was shorten the mud flap, and it's been perfect. The folding mud flaps are amazing. So they got that right. You know, the other thing that they really got right, in my opinion, is the sideboards, right? They got, you know, it's probably 1/4 inch thick aluminum, and it's double-sided. OSW has this cheap, flimsy, you know, not even 1/8 inch thick, you know, piece that looks like a sideboard, but it's a fake sideboard. You know, it's just one-sided, so it looks good from the outside, but, you know, when you're, you know, if you climb up to the top of the box, you can see that it's a fake sideboard. You know, when he's driving down the road and it's all bulged out because, it, you know, it's fake, you know, I think that's tacky as heck. Oh, yeah, our guys have become pros at switching flaps. Yeah, see, the OSW mud flaps, I've heard that those suck. You know, I've heard a lot of bad things about their mud flap folding design and all that stuff. So, you know, Columbia got that on point. Their design is very good. I love the design. You know, it wasn't the best when I first got it because it had the long mud flap and it got ripped off the first day. That was an easy fix. I shortened it 5 inches. It's still, you know, below the center of the axle, so it's legal. And it's been amazing, you know. Haven't had any problems with pavers ripping them off or any of that. Because, you know, I showed you guys in the live stream. They fold right up onto the top of the tire, you know, which is amazing. All by themselves, you know. So no switches or nothing for that. They just do it on their own, which is sweet. And the sideboards, you know, the sideboards, far superior sideboards, you know, and that's why I took the time to polish them too, because I thought it was so much better of a product, you know. If an operator hits the sideboards on my Columbia box, it's gonna take a blow. If you hit the sideboards on an OSW box, the thing's gonna fold in half. It'll rip right off. I've seen their sideboards and they're garbage. I mean, anybody can just tell just by looking at it. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's not even 1/8 inch thick. 1/8 inch thick. You know, the OSW ones. You know, and OSW's logo still looks like a guy taking a dump. So looks like a stick figure taking a poop. So, you know, OSW needs to figure that out. They need to change that logo up. Do some rebranding, because everybody I've talked to and sent them the logo, and they're like, yeah, you know, you're kind of right. It does look like a stick figure taking a poop. Yes, Crony, that's exactly what it looks like. Yeah, 1/8 inch thick. Yeah, it's an 1/8 inch thick. That stick figure would be a plus for me. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm right now. I'm happy with the manufacturer. We're on level terms. Hopefully, the problems all got worked out. All the bugs got worked out, and we can run the rest of the summer without any problems. If that is the case, it'll go down in the history books as working the bugs out and things, got made right. You need to put a toilet seat sticker under it. uh, yeah, that'd be funny, Blake. It is a funny, like, every time I see the OSW stick figure guy, I'm just like, oh my goodness, dude. Like, seriously. But whatever. It's not my logo. So. So we will be doing a video with the update on how things turned out. And, we will be doing a video addressing all the things that they worked on. They addressed all my concerns and complaints. And so we will be doing a video on that probably 2 weeks from now. Let's just say 2 weeks from now, maybe 2.5. We'll have to wait and see how the truck runs. We're going to work it all week, and then we'll do a video. Where's the fam? Yeah, that's what I want to know, Blake. My wife should have been here by now. It's just me and Mason chilling. Let's see, my battery's at 12%. Yeah. So, anyways, you guys haven't even got to see inside of the camper yet, have you? Let me take you guys for a little tour on the inside of the camper real quick. So as you can see, it's one of the pop-up ones. So I've had these stairs for a long time. They didn't come with it, but it's pretty nice in here. It's got a stove. It's got a sink. Cutting board. It's got a fridge. It's got a lot of storage. It's got a heater, fire extinguisher, plug in. It's got, lots of windows, and it's got a table. It's got a nice loft up there. It's got a water tank. It's even got a little, that's another drawer here. This one right here. It's got a toilet. So, pretty sweet. So, it's got everything. It's pretty sweet. It's got a burner. Your phone updated, so all your texts are screwed up. Dang. So, anyways. Well, anyways, guys. Thanks for chilling out for 45 minutes. Yeah, you can tell me about your pickup trucks. I read your comments. I just don't always read them out loud to everybody, Crony. Not everybody's interested in everybody's pickups. I do like to hear about them, but, Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the super chats. Let's see. Get a hold of me Monday. Let me know how it went. Yeah, I will, Blake. I will. When do you figure the house build will start? Well, Brian, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's already started. We got most of the dirt work done. We're already starting to bring the power up with the trench. I've already dug the perk holes. I showed you guys those, didn't I? The perk holes. I'm pretty sure I did. The house side is basically cleared and ready. For cutting, for the foundation and stuff. I just gotta have the plans. I got them, but I gave them to this permit lady so she could turn them in and do all this other stuff. But did you order a house? No, I didn't order one. We're gonna be building a house. Highline Homes in Washington will be doing it, probably. Look at that. What do you guys think of this old backhoe? What do you guys think of this old backhoe? We took the hoe off because it was basically self-destructing itself. I just got to come up with some sort of way to put a counterweight on the back of it. I don't know if I like that, Grandpa. If it moves dirt, sketchy as heck. Yeah. Well, you think that's sketchy. Check this tire out. That's some battle scars right there. That's some battle scars. Check out this torsion bar. See how bent it is? It looks like it's bent in half almost. You've seen sketchier dog's chew toy? Oh yeah, I mean, I basically already hauled all the stone. You know, I've already basically done the driveway. The whole driveway is just about done. All I gotta do is put a top coat on it. You know. So, yeah, I'll be doing the footings and all that stuff. I'll be doing all that, you know, myself, so. And I'll be doing the septic system. Because in Washington, you can do your own. Yeah, you're probably right, Blake. You're probably right. Well, all right, guys. I'm going to let you guys go. My battery's dead. I got to charge it before my wife gets here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Yeah. Yeah, mine too. Mine too, man. He does some sketchy stuff. Later, guys. You guys take care. Have a good weekend. And I'll catch you up with you in a few weeks.